We're getting ready to start, Chris. David gave us the high sign, so we're gonna call this meeting to order and wish everybody a good morning. This is the Lawrence County Board of Commissioners, and today is Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. Couple of housekeeping items. I do want to note that Commissioner Sanada is participating by speakerphone today. And also would ask if you have a cell phone, if you'd please put it on vibrate or silent. We'd appreciate that courtesy. We'll note that the meeting is being live streamed and recorded. We always begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, and we'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Vanasco, could you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. We'll have a brief moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. Vanessa, would you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Sinata?
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here. We have a quorum. I'll note that we allocate 2 time periods for public comment, one in just a few moments from now and one before we adjourn. If you have a comment, we ask that it be related to county government matters, and we ask that you try to limit your time to about 5 minutes. You're welcome to speak both times, one of the 2 times, or if you're just here to listen, that's also fine. Under row officer reports and comments, we set aside time if any of our other elected officials have anything they'd like to make note of. It does say row officer, but Your Honor, you're an elected official, obviously the president judge. I know you're here with some agenda items, but anything over and above that?
None at all, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'll open the floor for public comment at this time. If you wish to speak, we'll recognize you. Seeing no one at this point, we'll repeat this process before we adjourn. Under fiscal and contractual, we have one set of documents from the Controller's Office, the warrant register dated December 23. It's a listing of all the checks that were cut on that day. Give my colleagues time to look these pages over, and whenever you're ready, I would welcome a motion for us to accept these documents.
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The minutes of the December 23 public meeting are also in our packet. May I have a motion whenever you're ready, gentlemen, for their approval?
Chris, I already looked them over. I'll make that motion.
And I'll second. Any concerns or discussion? Hearing none, we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Under written communications, we have 4 documents we'd like to enter into the record. The first is a letter from the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation giving us notification that they intend to undertake a project in Pulaski Township on State Route 4005, which is known as the Old Pulaski Road. It's a culvert replacement project consisting of the replacement of the existing steel pipe arch with a precast concrete box culvert. And that will also include minimal approach roadway work, guide rail updates, upgrades, signing, pavement markings, and drainage improvements. The project is expected to be in construction during the summer of 2027 and is expected to last 3 to 4 months in total. I'm guessing it's the culvert right now that's a 1-lane culvert north of Nashua Road, if I'm not mistaken. That's my assumption that that's what
That's what it is.
Okay, thank you. The second document comes from the Elwood Group, specifically one of their subsidiaries, North American Forge Masters, giving the county Act 14 notification that they intend to apply to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection for a state-only natural minor operating permit 37-00300, and this is for their facility located at 710 Moravia Street in the city of Newcastle. We've received correspondence from the Hillcrest Group, environmental consultants out of Wexford, on behalf of US Roll-Offs, Inc. And they note that they intend to submit a plan approval application to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection. The application proposed involves the installation of a supplemental cartridge type dust collection system to improve capture of emissions from existing metal cutting operations and formal authorization of limited intermittent outdoor cutting of structural steel. One note I'll make on this, in the letter they've sent to us, they specify the location being Gardner Road in the city of Newcastle. We've spoken with our public or our planning department, and that should read Gardner Avenue, which is located off of Moravia Street on the south side of Newcastle. So if we could correct the word Gardner Road and make it Gardner Avenue, appreciate that change. And then finally, from Frank B. Taylor Engineering, notification on behalf of Julia Soliday, who resides at 2584 Hillsville Road in Mahoning Township. And they are applying to the DEP for a National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System general permit and notice of intent for a new water quality management general permit for small flow treatment facilities. This is for a single residence sewage treatment plant to replace the malfunctioning on-lot septic system for the road located at 2584 Hillsville Road in Mahoning Township. These are the documents we've received. Dan or Chris, any questions or concerns?
No.
Hearing none, would one of you wish to make a motion for us to accept these documents?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you both, gentlemen. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Commissioner reports and comments. It looks like I'm up first today. Just want to remind everybody the courthouse will be closed on Thursday, January 1, 2026 of this week in recognition of the New Year's Day holiday. We will be open on Friday, January 2, and then a very historic day will take place on Monday of next week. We will be swearing in a number of our elected officials, including District Judge Russo and District Judge Amodi, District Attorney Lamon Kusa, Register and Recorder Tammy Crawford, and our new sheriff, Vince Martwinsky. That will take place at 10 o'clock in courtroom 2. And then at 11 o'clock, same morning, we will be swearing in the 3 new judges, Judge Flannery, Judge Keith, and Judge Olson. Both of those ceremonies are open to the public. And then I'll note that at 2 o'clock, the same day, next Monday, by law, we're required to have an annual salary board meeting, and that meeting will take place in this room, open to the public, next Monday at 2 o'clock. That's all I have this morning. Mr. Kennedy.
I have nothing.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Sonata.
I just want to wish everyone a happy new year, happy, safe, and prosperous new year.
Thank you, sir, and wish you the same. And hopefully we'll see you this coming Monday.
You will.
Great. Looking forward to it. this takes us to new business. We have 4 proposed resolutions from the courts. And this morning, we're joined by President Judge Craig Cox, as well as Amy DiMuccio, the Lawrence County Court Administrator. This is a step that we take every year at this time. One or both of you are welcome to come up to the chair, however you prefer to do it. And again, we welcome both of you today. We appreciate your patience while we had to get through some things. Vanessa, the first resolution, what number will that be?
412.
Resolution 412. This involves the court-appointed truancy officer, and I believe this is a reappointment, Amy, of Attorney Susan Papa.
Yes.
And this will be a 1-year appointment. Any details you wish to add?
No, it's just a renewal of her contract at the same hourly rate as last year, $85 an hour.
Okay, thank you so kindly. Mr. Kennedy, any questions on this proposal? Thank you. Mr. Sanada? Okay, could I have a motion for proposed resolution 412?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thank you both, gentlemen. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Proposed resolution 413 would be making an appointment for the court appointment for the custody conciliation officer. And the proposal before us would allow for the appointment of Attorney Deborah Shaw, again for a 1-year period taking effect on January 1 of 2026. Amy, do you have any other information you wish to share?
No, again, this is also just a renewal of the contract with Attorney Shaw at the same hourly rate as last year.
Thank you so much. Commissioner Sanada, do you have any concerns?
No.
Thank you. Mr. Kennedy? Could I have a motion for proposed resolution 413?
I make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. And if there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yeah.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 414 would appoint 4 attorneys to serve as court-appointed counsel for juvenile cases. And these attorneys are Paula Choella, Larry Punterary, Eugene Tempesta. Did I pronounce his name correctly?
Yes.
Thank you. And Elizabeth Ribick. I hope I said that right as well. Thank you. Are these all reappointments or are any of them new?
They're all reappointed.
All 4
All 4
reappointments.
reappointments.
Thank you. And Amy, anything you wish to add?
Just renewing the contracts for the 4 attorneys that do the juvenile conflict work.
Thank you so much. Commissioner Kennedy, any concerns?
None.
No, sir. Commissioner Sanada?
No.
Thank you. And we'll note this is a 1-year contract for each of the 4 attorneys. May I have a motion for resolution 414?
I'll make that motion.
I'll make the motion. I'll second the motion.
Okay, thank you both, and we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you so much. And then resolution 415 would be taking action for court-appointed counsel for criminal cases, excluding murder cases. And the 5 attorneys that are presented to us today are Robert Barletta, John Bongivengo, Michael Bonner, Joseph Carney, and Kevin Lorella. Once again, are these all 5 reappointments?
Yes.
Thank you. Amy, do you have additional information you'd like to share?
These are all the same attorneys that we used last year, just renewing the contracts. And the compensation is the same as the juvenile conflict counsel.
Thank you so much. Mr. Sanada, do you have any questions for Amy or the judge?
No.
Thank you. Mr. Kennedy?
None.
Thank you, gentlemen. This is resolution 415. May I have a motion?
I'll make the
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Do the courts have any other matters to be brought before us today?
Not at all, thank you.
We greatly appreciate your time, and you're very welcome to stay, but I know it's a very busy time upstairs, and maybe we better let you go.
Thank you.
Thank you both. Happy New Year to both of you.
Happy New Year.
Year, both.
Take care.
Happy New Year.
Another thing that we do this time of year, probably one of the most important actions we take each year, is if we don't take it, we're not going to be in business. This is the approval and adoption of the proposed fiscal year 2026 budget. This proposed budget was introduced on December 9 of this year. It has been on display since then. And the law does require a couple of things. It requires that we have a balanced budget and that it be in place by December 31 of each year. And the action we're about to take will meet those legal requirements. I'd like to, again, we thanked Mr. Vanasco before, but he deserves a second thank you for all of his work that he put into this budget. He had some help from Albert Antonelli from MHDS, as well as folks from the Controller's Office. Chris, are you still with us? Oh, good. Your picture went away for a second. It had me worried, but
Not here.
okay, good. But we want to thank everyone who put this budget together. It is balanced, and as you'll see with our next resolution, it does not change the property tax rate. There will be no change in that rate. But Joe, do you have anything to add?
Just a couple things that we talked about back on the 9th when we put it on public display. The biggest and most important thing is there's no proposed tax increase. So we're proud of that fact, and we realize some of our neighbors weren't able to do the same, unfortunately, for those counties. So no proposed tax increase. It's been on public display now for 21 days. No comments or concerns have been brought to our office by the public, the elected officials, nor the department heads, which is always a good thing, you know. And just a special thank you to the commissioners, the elected officials, and those department heads, you know, for their work in this as well. It looks like we have our team for the budget, and we work very hard at it, but I also know that our department heads are very vested in what they're doing, and our elected officials very vested in the process as well. And to be perfectly honest, you know, as you're trying to balance budget, they were all tremendous to work with. They all found areas to, you know, if they had to lower a number, that'll work for us, and have that working relationship with everybody is just a positive in the process. And I expect throughout the course of this year, just one other note, that we could potentially see budget amendments, increasing revenue, and increasing expenses to go along with those revenues. We're balanced and will remain balanced, but we also realize this was a challenging year due to the state budget impasse going on through much of our budget process, and trying to figure out what may or may not come in and so forth. And also we were at the federal level. We had a shutdown during that time as well. So I expect our grant dollars probably at some point to go up throughout the course of the year, and we'll take care of those as they come in.
Once again, a great big thank you for all of your hard work. Mr. Kennedy, any comments or questions?
None at all.
Thank you. Mr. Sanada?
I just want to echo your comments, Chairman.
Joe. He did another great job, and he's a developer. And I think everyone in this process is a fiscally responsible budget. It's something that's been working on since September, and this is 2 years in a row that we're going to deliver a budget that's responsible and with no tax increase. So I thank everyone for their efforts. I think this shows when all three of us work together, we can accomplish good things, and that's what this budget will reflect.
Thank you for your comments, Chris. This is proposed resolution 416, which would officially adopt the budget for next calendar year. I'll note that the budget is currently available to look at online, and it will remain so.
It will,
Yeah.
right, yes.
And if anybody's in the courthouse and wishes to see a copy of it, we have them in the commissioner's office for public viewing. May I have a motion for resolution 416, please?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you both, gentlemen. Any final concerns? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Proposed resolution 417 establishes the property tax rate, I should say the county property tax rate for 2026. We say this all the time, but it bears repeating. School districts, townships, boroughs, cities, they have the ability to not only levy a real estate tax, but they also can levy taxes on wages and income. Counties cannot. The only tax we're permitted to levy is a property tax, and that's what we're doing here today. And as has been noted, the rate of tax will stay the same in 2026 as it was in 2025. The total millage for the county is 8.309 mils, and it's split out in the following way. For general fund purposes, it's 7.528 mils. For debt purposes, for our bonded debt, it's 0.646 mils. And then for what's characterized as special purposes, and in this case specifically funding for the 3 libraries that are located within our county, the Newcastle Library, the Elwood City Library, and the F.D. Campbell Memorial Library out in North Beaver Township, that millage rate is 0.135. And again, if you add those 3 up, it comes to 8.309 mils. Joe, any final comments on that?
None at all.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sanada, any discussion?
No, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Kennedy?
No.
Thank you. May I have a motion for resolution 417?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second the motion.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no other questions, we'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Proposed resolution 418, this pertains to the healthcare contribution costs that our employees incur for their health insurance coverage. Now, what we're voting on today pertains to non-union management and county compensated elected officials. For the folks that are members of labor unions, those are all part of their respective contracts. But what this resolution does, it establishes the rate of a maximum of 5% of the premium cost of the policy for each employee for the calendar year of 2026. And I need to be clear, it's not 5% of their income, it's 5% of the premium cost of the health insurance policy is taken from each employee's pay and earmarked for the health insurance cost. And that remains the same, does it not?
It's remained the same the last 2 years.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Let me see if Commissioner Kennedy has any questions.
No.
Thank you. Dan. Commissioner Sanada?
No.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Would one of you care to make a motion for Resolution 418?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
I thank you both, and if there are no other questions, we'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. The past couple of years, we've utilized the services of 3 different individuals by way of an independent contract to assist a couple of our offices. And we found it to be very, very helpful, and it's our desire to continue this at least for another year. Specifically for the tax claim office, this is Resolution 419. And it would continue a contract with Mrs. Artisha Foster, who resides in the city of Newcastle, to allow her to continue to provide independent contract services to the tax claim department at a rate of $40 per hour, not to exceed, during the course of the year, $12,000. Joe, anything else that we need to know?
No, just, Tish, as I call her, has been very valuable to that office, particularly with the different sales and helping our new staff along and preparing for those. And in talking to Director Burek about it, he has a sale coming up, I believe in the spring, which he hasn't run on his own yet, that he felt the need to have Artisha come back. And again, she's been very valuable to the office up to this point. So I think it's something that I would certainly support. I hope the commissioners give the same consideration.
Joe, thank you. Mr. Sanada, any questions?
No.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Kennedy, concerns or questions? Thank you. As noted, this resolution would continue to have Mrs. Foster serve as an independent contractor for the tax claim office. May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Is there a second? Thank you, Chris. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Proposed resolution 420 would retain as an independent contractor Mr. Charles Hardister, who resides in Mahoning Township. He's more commonly known as J.R. Hardister. He had served for many years as the chief assessor. He took a position in the private sector, but I believe his successor, Mr. Peterson, would at least for the next year like to continue to utilize Mr. Hardister's help and assistance when needed. This is very similar to the previous resolution in that the rate of pay would be $40 an hour, and it would be capped at $12,000, not to exceed $12,000 for the calendar year. Joe, any other thoughts?
No, just JR's been instrumental, obviously, when he was here as a director, and even now at preparing our tax bills and so forth, and that's a big role that he serves. And when we look at outsourcing them, the cost far exceeds the $12,000 that it would cost, if JR worked as full time. And both of those staff are very conscious of their time. To be perfectly honest, we typically don't come anywhere close to the 12,000.
No, I appreciate all those details, and I'll note that both the current folks, Mr. Burek and Mr. Peterson, are both doing excellent work.
Tremendous.
But as this transition has worked its way through, having these folks available has also been, I think, a good investment on our part. I'm going to ask Mr. Kennedy if he has any concerns.
Not at all.
Thank you, Dan. Mr. Sanada?
No.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion for Resolution 420?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Proposed Resolution 421, this is our final independent contractor proposal. This involves our maintenance department. Frank McCary, who for many years served as director of that department, has the last few years served as an independent contractor, coming in almost every day to assist, and I still see him here on the weekends. So this proposal would retain Mr. Piccari as an independent contractor. The annual rate of pay for 2026 would be $38,110. I'll see if Mr. Sonata has any questions. Oh, go ahead, Chris. None?
No.
Okay, thank you. And I apologize, Joe, I skipped over you.
Just Frank's institutional knowledge of his job and also this building is unbelievable, really. I mean, he knows where every valve and every shut off and everything is, and appreciate the time he continues to put in.
Thank you, Joe. Mr. Kennedy?
None at all.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion for Resolution 421?
I'll make that.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you both, gentlemen. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 422, this involves the Northwest Regional Planning Commission. We've noted many times that Lawrence County is in a unique situation, and I think in a positive way, but we have memberships in two regional planning organizations. The Southwest Commission, which as the name implies, involves southwestern Pennsylvania, but also the Northwest Commission. And as we've said many times, and their structures are a little bit different. In that Southwest Commission, all three commissioners serve on their board. Now, Mr. Kennedy is our lead person. He's on the executive committee for the Southwest. At the Northwest, it's a little bit different. Only one commissioner from each county gets to serve on that board. And Steve Craig, former Commissioner Craig, was on that board for many, many years. And when he retired, I believe I took his place at that time on the Northwest board and served for probably 4 years, I think, 4.5. And then when Mr. Sonata became commissioner in 2024, we appointed him. And he's been representing us since. And what we'd like to do today is reappoint Mr. Sonata to serve as the county's representative to the Northwest Regional Planning Commission for this would run from January 1 of 2026 through December 31 of 2027. Chris, I'm going to turn it over to you for any comments.
I'd be happy to serve again. I think I've built some good relationships out there with the commissioners who serve on that board. I think it's valuable for Lawrence County to be part of that. Joel Boyce does a great job, works with Amy Joe and Amy McKinney, and it's just it's positive. We're in a good position in Lawrence County to be part of the Southwest and the Northwest. And I think we've seen some positive things happen because of our relationship with both commissions. So I look forward to serving again.
Thank you, and we appreciate your willingness to serve. Commissioner Kennedy?
No.
No comments? Okay, thank you. May I have a motion for Resolution 422?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. If you'd like, I'll second it. And we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
I'm going to say
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Congratulations, Chris.
thank you.
Resolution 423 is a budget transfer proposal. Pardon me. I'm sure for those of you who have followed our prison board meetings this year, we've had some issues with the elevator at the jail, and it appears that we're moving in the right direction on addressing those issues. In order to do so, though, it comes with a price tag, and what this proposed budget transfer involves would be taking $265,000 from the county's capital project contingency line item and transferring it over to the jail's major equipment line item. Commissioner Sanada chairs our prison board, so I'll start with Chris for any comments.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that needs to be done. I mean, we've been working on this probably for the last 6 months. It's about the safety of the employees, the safety of the prisoners, and everyone, and something that has to be ran its course of time, and I know that there was a lot of effort, with at least 3, maybe 4 bids that went out at the time, and this was the lowest cost that we could save for the county. Unfortunately, elevators aren't cheap, but in retrospect, we got the best deal that we could get, and I commend the warden for his efforts on that, and Joe as well, because I know Joe has been very active just the whole time, working this out. But when it comes to the dollar side, this is something we need to get done, and we're at that point. I'm just glad we can get it done.
Thank you, Chris. Before I go to Mr. Kennedy, Joe, anything you wish to add?
No, not really. The process of replacing or repairing the elevator has begun. One of the, in the agreement was that we would pay 50% down upon initiation of work. So we're moving the total amount over into the account that the bid cost was, or bid price was. And so what we'll see is in our check registers upcoming is probably about 132.5 coming out now. And then when the job's completed and passes inspection, the remaining 132.5 will come out.
Appreciate that, making note of that detail. Mr. Kennedy, any comments?
The only comment, that they started working on it yet?
Yes.
Oh, they have.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and in the agreement, on the onset of work, we were to pay 50%, and upon completion, the remaining.
Be good to get that project done.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen. I do want to also note that this proposal has been reviewed by the county controller's office as well. This is resolution 423. May I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
I thank you, gentlemen. There is no other discussion. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. Proposed resolution 424, and my recollection is we do this every year. It is a multiple account transfer for the annual health reimbursement. Is it health reimbursement? What's the A stand for?
I think it's account.
Account.
Yes.
That sounds right. And let me note, just for the record, that the total transfer bear with me a minute. Okay, yeah, the total transfer is $190,179. And all of it is coming from the HRA benefit line item. And it goes to various offices throughout the government structure, including the commissioners, the register and recorder, the election office, the controller, the solicitor, human resources, information technology, planning, our going to say our 4 district judges. Actually, I only see 3 of them on here, but I'm sure there's a reason for that. I don't see Judge Russo on here. But perhaps there's a reason.
I have to check.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this came straight
This
from
came
Dave.
from
Came from the controller, and there may not need to be a transfer. the coroner, the prothonontary, the sheriff, the jail, juvenile probation, and REC. Now, I'm drawing a blank again. I'm not sure what REC would stand for. Anybody help me with that?
I'm guessing that's registered and recorded.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of. Or
She's up at, there's R&R right at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Recycling.
Oh, recycling, of
Recycling,
course.
yeah.
My goodness, how could we forget? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, it's interesting, and I noticed that, for example, adult probation is not on here. So I'm guessing that some departments didn't need a transfer. That's my guess.
More than likely, yeah.
Okay, which may explain why Judge Russo's not on, but if you wouldn't mind double checking.
I'd be glad.
Okay. Mr. Kennedy, any questions?
Not at all.
Okay, Mr. Sanada?
No.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion for proposed resolution 424?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second the motion.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. We do have a few transfers, not as many as recently, and hopefully in the early part of the new year, we won't have too many. You may recall that for a lot of years, there was a state law that prohibited us from doing transfers until April 1st. Now we do have that flexibility if needed, but usually at the beginning of the year, we don't have too much of a need for transfer. You make a liar out of me.
I was gonna say, don't jinx us.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go through these quickly. Maintenance is asking for a transfer of $1,110 from materials and supplies into contracted custodial services. The Commissioner's Office is requesting a transfer of $1,547 from its contingency into association dues. Adult Probation is asking for a total transfer of $1,010, all of it coming from their contingency, $10 going into their postage line item, and $1,000 going into their staples line item. And again, under the Commissioners, the transfer of $211,513 coming from the HRA health reimbursement account line item into the P Corp liability insurance line item. Again, $211,513. Joe, any concerns on any of these?
None whatsoever.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sanada, any questions?
No.
Mr. Kennedy? Okay. That all being said, would one of you care to make a motion to approve all of these transfers?
I'll make a motion.
And I'll second.
I thank you both and will request a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes,
motion carries.
thank you. Well, other than us adjourning, I think that's the last official vote we have to take this calendar year. Couple of announcements. I think we've covered these, but just to be certain, this board will meet a week from today, Tuesday, January 6th at 10 a.m., open to the public in this room. We made note of the fact that the courthouse will be closed this Thursday, January 1 of 2026, in observance of the New Year's Day holiday. And our required annual salary board meeting will take place on Monday, January 5, 2026 at 2 p.m. in this room, and it's open to the public. Under public comment, I want to note for the record that other than the people who are here and as well as Vanessa, we have no other folks in the room. Final comments, I'll start with Mr. Kennedy. None. Thank you. Mr. Sanada?
I just wish everyone,
Thank you, Chris. Joe or Vanessa, anything?
No.
Well, thank you, and I'll echo what Mr. Sanada said to everyone in Lawrence County. We wish you a very safe and healthy and prosperous 2026. And we thank everyone for all the hard work that we saw in 2025. There being no other business to be brought before the board, may I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. Motion carried. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Joe, appreciate your. Chris, Happy New Year.
Thanks, same to you, Chairman. I look forward to seeing you on Monday.
Yes, sir. Take care.